No, Villanova's good, man. I think we limited them to 8 threes, and they're really good from three. Early in the first half, or majority of the game, too many offensive rebounds. We continue to do it, and I continue to talk to the guys. We have a lot of self-inflicted wounds sometimes, like the ball goes in, and we get a goaltend and things like that. Like you got to clean up. Like we got to clean up in a hurry, and if we do those things, then we'll get better. I feel like we fought better. I did feel that. I feel like we had some guys step up, and I feel like we got to get some guys playing better. So just got to continue to work. He's physical. He's a physical shooter. He's got size. You got to really get to a shot because he's got a high release. But he's a good player, and I like the makeup of their team. I know they're not at full strength either yet. But Caden Lewis is a handful. We try to do a good job on Lindsey, and I thought we did a good job. But Brendan's also a handful. Shot goes up, and you think you got a one-shot stop, and he comes up with it, and that's the story of the game. We knew they were going to be. We knew we had to do a good job on guard penetration. I don't think we did that. Especially second half, and Caden Lewis got wherever you wanted, and I thought we did a good job of not giving up twos and threes, and then second half we're giving up layups, and then we gave up a few threes, but other than that, I just think they're a hard guard.
The start of the game tonight, you guys let Villanova go out to 9-0 lead. Did that affect you guys the rest of the night?
I thought that the physicality from them started off, not really shocking us, but it kind of, took a toll on us early, and then we responded. But you can't get down like that, and then you climb your way back in. But 9 points ain't a lot, especially with a three ball nowadays. But they came out swinging, and I thought they did a good job. And like I said, I like their team and the makeup and how they play.
Darris, tough last couple of games, but what can you say about the fight move show, especially late in the first half to get it to six before that hot streak? What can you take away from this?
Yeah, I think we made some different adjustments. Switching up defenses a little bit more, and I think different guys. I was proud that Rob Dockery stepped up and played better. He's been working at it. As a guy that you think about some of these guys now, some of them are guys that didn't even play last year, and they're thrown into it. So we just got to grow up in a hurry and get used to the ups and downs of the game.
You talked about over the summer not knowing what you had at first.
Yeah.
Can you say this group has formed a little bit more of an identity?
Not quite. We still have Truth Harris out. We still have Jaden Johnson out and Noah Collier out. So I expect, two of those three to be back shortly. But kind of have an identity, but we're not at full strength to where the accountability factor of it, how we play with a lot of guys. So, you make a mistake or you don't feel like playing that day or practicing that day. We got other guys that can step up. So, we haven't been able to do that as much as we have in the past.
What can you take away from your two Big 5 games you coached in for your first time?
They're high-level games. I think anytime, you think of the teams that are in the Big 5, they're high-level teams and they're physical, and it's just things that's going to prepare us for conference play where every game matters. So, I like the feel of it where you're playing for something in the middle of the season. It's kind of like mini NBA Cup or whatever they do now. So I like the feel of that. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.